Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Shaz and I love colorful makeup. Today in this channel we're going to do an unboxing. I have packages here to unbox for you. I've just opened them. I have not even looked inside, although I know what I've ordered, so I know what's in them. But I'm so excited to do it in front of the camera to capture that first impression. If all that sounds good to you, without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm definitely going to do a swatch video and eye looks with all of these things that I've received. And once I do them, I'm going to tag them somewhere in this video so that you can add them to your wish list and continue watching them. But I'm not going to do that today. Just stay tuned. The first thing we're going to look at is my Fantasy Cosmetica order. Literally, these got to me, I think, in 3 days. I am so impressed by how fast these got shipped. I think I put the order last Friday. Today's Monday. And I am so excited to jump into these. So this is the Druid palette. I think I mentioned in another video that I videoed on Friday that I just bought these because they released these on Friday, I think the 12th, I think so. And I went on the website when they launched and I bought the bundle and got both of them. This is the Sorcerer palette. Just look at this. I'm just blown away. So with these two palettes, Fantasy Cosmetica also sent me a couple of pages of sort of a very cutesy little story. I grew up in Iran and my name is Scheherazade, so obviously I'm all about folklores and old tales and stories and so on. I mean, the name of my channel is Colorful Tales. The idea is the colorful tales of Scheherazade. So obviously these kinds of themes jive with me. Just the idea of fantasy jives with me. So hence, can't wait to jump into these. The second box, let me get everything out of this box. This is an order I put with Divina. I honestly don't remember what I ordered from Divina, so I have to have the list here just to remember. I ordered both designs of the 12 pan palettes because I'm always in the market for palettes for single shadows because I have just way too many single shadows. In fact, I've had another order that arrived from Luxie that I showcased in a different unboxing, and I still need to find / purchase palettes for those so that I can put them in palettes. They're sort of sitting on my shelf, as well as the Milky Way collection from JD Glow. They're literally sitting on my desk because I don't have a palette to put them in yet. Speaking of that, if you know of a good brand that sells magnetic palettes, right down below, I'm always in the market for magnetic palettes. I've contemplated buying some from Amazon, but if you know of a good quality one, right down below. Okay, so I've received a whole load of things from Divina, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start putting these in the palettes and show them to you right now. I took a short break and I put the Divina singles that I purchased in the pans. Let me quickly show you. The first two columns are the Moonscapes and the second two are the Star Chasers. I will definitely do swatches and eye looks with both of these collections. And I also purchased the Exploders collection. I think all of these collections are from a while ago. Divina recently mentioned in their Instagram page that they have a new collection coming out that I think they mentioned that the name rhymes with random. So I'm very excited to see what they have coming up. I can't wait. I think at this point I have most of Divina Multichromes. I think the only things that I have my eyes on but I have not purchased because it's just not been available is the Sugar Drops. Let me know if there is any interest in me showcasing these. Which ones do you want to see first? And last but not least is my Nocturnal palette from Glaminatrix. I need a pair of scissors to open this. Hold on one second. I know they mentioned that they tied the colors so well to ensure they haven't broken. So let's see if mine came intact or broken. I have the colors in the palette. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, they still came broken. I think it was a good idea to seal them like this, so at least they're not getting all over everything. This is the palette, and they already put some of the colors in there. These 3 colors came fully unharmed, and these 2 are kind of broken, which breaks my heart. I bought some singles. I could not control myself, and I thought to myself that now that I'm putting some order in with an Australian brand, I might as well buy some singles. Now, my best friend lives in Australia. She lives in Brisbane. If I go to visit her, I'm going to do a lot of shopping online and have them delivered to her house so that I can bring them back with me. I might just go with an empty suitcase and then bring back a lot of Australian makeup. Even the thought of that sounds fantastic. Before this, I didn't own anything by Glaminatrix, which is why I also ordered their highly recommended multichromes. And I think these are from other palettes, but obviously I don't own any other palettes, so these are the first time I have them. So this one is Bubbles. Of course I have to drop things, right? Hopefully nothing breaks. So this is Baubles. If this wasn't a palette, I'm going to write the name under the screen. This is Bloom 2. I know this was in a palette. Something Sandra, I think, was the name of the palette, or Sandra something. I'm going to put the name of the palette under the screen. And this one is Good Day. I think it was from You Beauty palette. This was a highly recommended multichrome from them. And this one is Cornflower. And this one is Flaming Gala. I kind of wanted to also order an iridescent multichrome just to see how they look. I went ahead and put the colors in the palette. I kind of randomly put them. I kind of wasn't thinking. And then afterwards I was like, oh shoot, if I want to reference the names, they're not in the right place. so they're not going to be in the right place. This I had to kind of press back. This color, and I think the name of this color is Constellation. I think I put the color that was supposed to be in Dusk in its place. And so this was supposed to go there. I tried to get it out, and it really needs pressing. It's like completely shattered. So I need to add some alcohol and repress it. So I just didn't want to have to do that right now. Imagine that color going here for the time being. But regardless, I just wanted to sort of bring attention to the beauty of this palette. Like, it's just fantastic. This color, I think you guys are seeing a blue, when in reality this color is a red to a purple to a blue. So I can't wait to use any of these colors. For some odd reason, this palette is giving me Subculture vibes. I know there was a lot of controversy surrounding Subculture, but frankly, Subculture is one of my favorite palettes of all time. Granted, I haven't used it in a while because my palette is old. I bought it in 2017 when it launched. I just have never been able to get rid of it because I love this palette. I love the color story. I think this palette and the color story was way ahead of its time. I think these colors and this color story is extremely relevant today. I would love to see more things similar to this from Anastasia in this kind of a format. So I feel like what Glaminatrix has done here is to take the essence of Subculture and bring it to 2022 by adding multichromes and very, very glittery and shimmery duochromes and so on, and I'm guessing also super pigmented mattes. I would love to see more of things like that from Anastasia instead of, excuse the language, but the ridiculosity that was the Nouveau palette. Like, seriously? But anyway, fair. I might not have the same view as 90% of the people out there who like neutral colors, but I think that palette was so 2016. Also, another thing that I realized is that I had 5 empty spots, which was exactly the right number of spots to fit the 5 singles that I bought from Glaminatrix. And they found a new home in this singles palette, and I can't wait to use them. They just look so beautiful. I'm probably going to use them tomorrow in an eye look. Stay tuned. And with that, we're going to come to the end of this video. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel for more content similar to this. If you made it this far, please leave me this emoji. And thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye!